What's up, guys? It's Brian from Hashware Hub. It's about 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time, April 13, 2018, and we got a brand new trading video coming to you. So if you're new to us, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, upvote, re-steam if you guys are on DTube or Steam it. Also, always remember to like and comment to our videos. It is the best way to go ahead and help supporting us. And the other best way to help supporting us is by donating to the links down below in the description. Now, I mentioned before, I guess it was my last video, which was the first time we had those wallet addresses there, and we've had quite a few donations, I guess I'll call them, and I can not be more grateful and thankful. And wow, you guys just absolutely blew me away with your generosity and fervor, and just it's just a great feeling to have, and I want to thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of my heart, and all that nice sappy stuff. So we're trying to make a video. You guys haven't heard from me for quite some time, but things have been rather hectic and stuff like that. I got home a little early today, and the house is starting to fill with people, so you're going to hear lots of noises and all sorts of other stuff, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me through all of that. But I wanted to get you guys a video out because I'm going to be busy for at least the next 24 hours. So, crazy markets. And somebody had commented, one of the things one of the comments I was reading, somebody commented that I was the only one on YouTube to say that there was a chance of this happening. Okay, I was the only one on YouTube to say that there was a chance of this happening right here. Okay, so why don't I have more subscribers? I don't know. Anyway, well, it's cool. I hope you guys were able to capture some of this. I wasn't. I was not in front of my computer at that time, and I hope some of you guys were. But I think that's making that call is maybe a great illustration of how we try to show both sides of the same coin. That I'm pretty light on my feet regarding when I feel like the tide is shifting. I let you guys know. Even sometimes it's just like, hey, I got a gut instinct, right? And that's worked out many times before. And we're saying, similar with this, where I said I'm getting more and more bullish. I'm not bullish, but I'm getting more bullish. I could see the possibility of this thing jumping up. I can see the possibility of us going up. Okay, and especially when I was showing the short squeeze trap that was playing out right in front of us. I had a very good feeling that it was going to play out, but I'll be, as I am always with everything, 100% honest, that I didn't think that it was going to be this aggressive. I really didn't. I think probably, and I haven't seen any of his videos probably in 4 or 5 months, but Heijin Lee probably has been saying that this thing is going to jump up for the to the sky for a long time, and I have utmost respect for him, and the work that he does. But he's like uber bullish all the time. So I imagine he probably was giving some inclination, but that comment said that I was the only one on YouTube, so I'm going with that comment. So anyways, so let's get into the meat of things here before this place gets a little too crazy. My house gets a little too crazy with everybody ending their day and coming home. So okay, so yeah, okay, we broke up, right? And one of the reasons why I was getting a little bit more bullish was that we kept having like these ascending, like you can call them ascending wedges, or you can call them ascending channels. Like there's one here, right? You could say there's one here, and there were like others in the past, like here, right? And every single time we had one, the sell-off became smaller and smaller, right? and it was just another piece to the puzzle. Okay, that in by itself is really not enough to go ahead and maybe it makes up only maybe like 5% of everything that would go into kind of thinking that something like this could possibly happen. The meat of it is what I had told you in the video. So that's the first thing. The second thing is hold up, I need to cross out some of these notes right here. Okay, so yeah, we had this short squeeze, right? And I'm gonna try to actually, you know something? I need to pause this for a second because my phone is ringing off the hook. Okay, so yeah, so we had this. Let's put it in an insert. No, compare. BTC, USD, shorts. Okay, so why does the data end right there? Okay, so I can't illustrate it right now because it doesn't seem like it is actually showing up correctly. Yeah. Okay, I'll compare add symbols. Yeah. Add symbol. BTC, USD. Yeah, I'm not so sure why. Oh no, I'm sorry. My mistake. Okay, so let's go ahead and edit this so I can show you guys a little bit more easily. Line blue is fine for now. Okay, so look what happened here. We kept on rising, right? And then the market started falling off. Excuse me, the market started rising too, right? And then just as this is on a 1 hour chart, just as we hit this candle right here, the shorts start falling, okay? And obviously the shorts started falling off from here too, right? And if you look at this, even on like a 15-minute basis, right? You start seeing, right? Okay. Man, I gotta try to say this as quickly as possible because I gotta run. Okay, so you see that the market started falling off, right? So the shorts started getting really happy, right? The shorts started getting really happy, and more people started shorting. And then all of a sudden, the market stopped, right? The market stopped, and it started reversing, okay? And we get to this candle right here, and then this candle right here. We have a little tick down, and then this one right here. I know it's just a little bit of a blip, but it starts showing that people are covering their shorts, right? Because we're right back to where we were before. Okay, we were right back to where we were before. Everybody thought this was it. And this tells me that people were super fickle, okay? Obviously, I wasn't there at the time because I wasn't in front of my screen at that time. But it tells me that people were super fickle with regards to their short positions, okay? That they really weren't committed to it. They were just shorting for the sake of shorting. They were shorting at the bottom because they thought that was a smart trade. Well, actually, that was not the smart trade, and I showed you guys. I told you guys. So then even this candle right here, this huge one right here, then we see the shorts falling off even more. Now, if you look at, can I add another one? BTC USD longs. Okay, look what happened, right? Look what happened here. Man, this is just a mess. I apologize, guys. Line, let's just call this green because we're buying. Okay, look what happened here, right? So everyone's really long right here, right? The market falls off, right? And then we start running up again. We don't have as many buyers here anymore, right? Let me zoom out even more, okay? Let me show you something even more. Okay, so we have right here, right here, okay, we have less buyers relatively. In other words, less buyers according to this metric, okay? Here, right? Here, right here. This is right where we were, right here. Then we had here. I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought it was very interesting, right? Right? The market already tanked here, and then it came back up, and we have less buyers here than we had here, right? So this tells people, man, this is a great short squeeze, especially the institutional buyers. Okay, if I were you, if you wanted to learn more about this, I would pull these charts up yourself and really study exactly what's going on there. So let me try to delete these things real quick. Remove. Come on, remove. Okay, next. Okay, so now we have, what do we have right here? We have the Fibonacci. Let's take a look at some Fibonacci, right? Let's look at 1 hour. Okay, where is this thing going to?
You want to create a stunning website?
Freaking
I've already done it with Wix.
Oh my God!
Let me show you how it's done.
Guys, sorry about that. There will be no post editing after this. I gotta literally run out the door. I'm already late. Okay, so in the event, okay, if we look at this Fibonacci retracement, right, we made this top right here. We're only in a 0.236 correction, right? I expect us to get to at least a 0.382, if not lower. Okay. Now there's something called alternation as far as I want to pull this back up again because people yell at me. 0.382 is 7,671. 0.5 is 7,498. I expect it to get it somewhere in between there. That's where it normally gets to. I'd imagine that would make sense, and that also would make sense kind of where these lines are here too. Okay. Also, remember we have the top of this channel that I had drawn that has acted as resistance and support before. So maybe we find support there again. So we're counting this as 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and 5. This 5 right here also coincides with, if you go ahead and you draw on the logarithmic scale, yes, boys and girls, I do use a logarithmic scale. I don't talk about it because my videos will be even longer, but if you turn this to log, right, and you then draw a line, okay, that touches this point, and this point, I believe it is, if I remember correctly. What is God Almighty? This point and this point, you'll see that it also touches up here too. Okay, there's like all these hidden. Gosh. Okay, so you see it also touches this point up here too. This point's about 8,900. Okay, and that's where I think that may end up. Now, the larger way to count this is that this right now is just the third wave. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the third wave. So we already had 1, we had 2, and this is 3. And then we're going to have a 4 and a 5. Now going back to what I was saying about alternation. With regards to alternation, we had kind of like a simple 2 right here, right? We had 1 and then we had 2 coming down, a simple 2. So it would make us believe that 4 is going to be something that's complex, okay? A complex or a deep or a deep retracement here, okay? So don't get too scared if that happens. What else can I talk to you about? Gan Fan. Gan Fan. Okay. Gan Fan is right here, and okay, if I draw this really quickly like this, look what's happening. Look, right? We broke through. Okay, this is that trend line, right, for the large wedge, right? We broke through here, right? We bounced off of that trend line, right? We came above it, right? We came above here, right? This Gan line, right? Which is, I think, the 3 to 1. Yeah, the 3 to 1 right here. And now we're coming back down. We're coming back down to test it, right? We're coming back down to make sure everybody's okay. Also, this spike right here kissed the GAN fan. Look at this. Boom. Right? And again, right here. It pierced through it again, and now it's coming back down. Right? This is like scary, cool stuff. I'll think of a better word another day. But it's just like scary how well it works. And now if I'm trading this thing, you know, I'm not thinking we're gonna get up here. Okay, I'm not thinking we're gonna get up here. If I'm sitting here and I say, okay, there's a short squeeze, I don't think we're gonna get up here like this so fast. Maybe at best I would have thought we would have got like somewhere around the halfway, around the 7,400 level, okay, and then maybe we would slowly climb up from there. I didn't think we were gonna get like this. This is pretty cool, very cool to see, indeed. Now, one other thing I want to show you is this. Now, I hope you guys have seen this and know the playbook. Divergence. Right? Look, the RSI divergence. This is coming down, right? The RSI was its highest right here. At this high right here, it was lower. At this high right here, it was even lower. Vincent Capone. Okay? Even lower. Now, unbalanced volume is still rising, okay? But what does that tell me? Okay, that tells me people are still putting money in the market. Okay? That's not what I wanted to delete. I wanted to delete this. Okay, so it means people are still putting money in the market. Now, in the event that this crosses down below, we may have a bit more of a sell-off. Okay? So, this is what I'm going to go over right now. There's a few other things I could, but you know, I'm running super late. There is no, obviously, daily resistance level anymore. I'm going to delete that. Not that. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. Okay, so we don't have a 1 hour. We don't have a 1 hour resistance or support right now. If we did, it would be somewhere around the 6,746, like right around here. Okay, and so basically we're pretty much right through it already. Okay, 4 hour, and let me delete one of these lines here. On a 4 hour basis, we have 7,340. Okay, and this is support. 7,340. $7,340. Okay, so that's really about it. I mean, I expect the market to come somewhere close to the 7,340 based on what we were talking about before. Look at our Fibonacci retracement. Okay. Somewhere around there. It's a little lower than maybe the 382 and the 0.5. I expect it to kind of go somewhere about half there if we are super bullish still, okay? Now, there are ways to get down much lower. There are definitely ways to get down much lower. I can't get into it right now, but I will soon. So hope you guys are somewhat satisfied with this video, and we will catch up soon. Happy trading.